Okay, guys, this is task 5. Now, task 5 calls for us to use our database and create a new report that lists these following fields. Now, you might notice that these fields include the one we made for the total amount on the last query we did, so from exercise 4. So it's a little different. We've made a report before, but we've made one from a table. So this is generating a report from a query. Okay, so it's a little bit different. It's not very much different, but I'll just go through the motions. Now, let's just go back to our database here. So this is my query, and I've got my price, and where is my total number? Okay, sorry, I've just brought up the right query now. So this is our total here. So we want to create a report which just doesn't just have the fields, but has a total amount of each DVD title as well. So to do this, it's exactly the same, except you need to be in the query before you create the report. Okay, so if you're in the table, it will create a report on the table. If you're in the query, it will create a report on the query. So let's click on report here. And one of the good things about Access is it generates a report for us, which includes all the fields. Okay, so it's actually automatically defaulting to include everything that we need. So this is quite an old task, and yeah, so in the past these things weren't quite automated as much as they were. So it's actually done all these things for us. So put the date in, it's put the price and total already in currency. Okay, so if you notice all those questions there, it's already done. It's put a table up here. We might want to change that. If you wanted to change that, you can just call that defaults to, so it creates the report here that the query, and it calls it what the query was called. Okay, so you might want to be handing this to someone for some reason, so you might want to just change that to whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it might not be exactly what you want to call it, but you can change that. You can change other things in here. Yeah, so this is based on the query that we made, so it's got the total here. Now, I just wanted to go through again how you would output this to PDF. This is not too good. Maybe I'll turn it off. Okay, so I'm just in HID. Okay, so let's go through that again. So we're going to go File, Print. Okay, I think print's probably the best way to go. Print Preview is a good way to do it. You'll notice it cuts everything off. If you go in landscape mode, it's better. I need to zoom out just to see what's, there we go. So it's actually, it's cutting off some of my margins here, so which is not ideal. That's not what we want. Now page setup is probably a good place to go. So press page setup, and one of these I'm hoping. So let's have a look at data. Okay, so I just had to have a quick look at how to make the edge of this page come out in our PDF print. This is a little bit annoying, and it's not an easy fix. It's probably a better way, I can't think of it right now, to scale this down so it's actually small enough to fit on one page. If you go page setup, you need to go to page and printer. Now we want to use this Adobe PDF because we just want to create a file that tells you to create a print file. So properties, paper quality, or layout, either or. I think advanced is what you want down there. Now this scaling thing here, as I said, there's probably a better way of doing this. This is scale it down to, so instead of 100%, 90 I've found it actually works quite well. So let's click on that, and if you go select OK, it says this, it comes up with this warning, but it actually puts everything on one page. Okay, so you've got the thing that you want to print. So we should be able to now just print it and go OK, and it will print our query. We might have to, it'll ask us to save it. So you save it to your network drive, or whatever you're using. Okay, so we've got database, you call it something different, so access exercises. So this is the exercise 5, exercise 5, task 5. Okay, so that will save it, and you can upload that to the task. Okay, so it should print And when it's printing, it's actually creating a PDF file, and it's done. Okay, so you have a go at that. Upload it to task 5, and that is it for creating a report